Great, good morning. We're going to be starting in a few minutes. Hope we are ready. We're going to be rolling in a few minutes. Good morning, everyone. You're welcome to this session today to prepare us for the upcoming class called camp. I request that we put our videos on. I request that we put our videos on. Request that we put our videos on. Thank you, Ethan. It's important that each one of us attending this session, we have our videos on and then we get rolling. We should be having more people joining us. Those are new to Code Academy Uganda. We have this to prepare you for what is coming ahead. And we're going to be having 3 weeks together, learning great things. And it's important that we are ready to take on the journey and touch greatness. So we should be having more people joining in. I don't know why they are delaying. Probably it's a cold morning, but they should be here anytime soon. Lamuel, you're welcome. I see. Yes, then Jemima. Kindly also have your video on, waiting for you only. Then we're going to begin by introducing ourselves, get to know each other, and then we shall roll, okay? So I'll begin by sharing my screen. So just we'll start by introducing ourselves. My name is Edward. I work with Code Academy Uganda. I'm an engineer by profession. And I'm a facilitator at Code Academy Uganda. I facilitate computer programming, or call it coding, with the children. I do Scratch and Python in particular. We have a very huge team that works in those classes, and you'll be meeting most of them come Monday also. Yeah. And for this particular class, Code Camp, I'll be in the class for Python beginners. Yeah. So we're going to also have a chance to introduce ourselves. So I'll begin with Lamuel. You can introduce yourself, can unmute and tell us about yourself, your age, your names, where you've been, your school, and also you tell us a bit of which class are you joining, if you're aware of the class yet. Yes, Lamuel.
My name is Bakundana Lamuel. I study from Kampala Parent School. I'm 12 years old. I finished P7 this year. Yeah, that's all I can say.
Thank you, Lamuel. Just finished P7 this year. How were the exams? Lamuel, have we lost you? Lamuel, how were the exams?
They were fine.
They're fine.
Yes.
That is all the very best as they come back Yes, Ethan.
Yes, my name is Dear Ethan Emmanuel.
Can you be audible, Ethan?
My name is Dear Ethan Emmanuel. I
Yes.
finished P7 at St. Xavier Junior School, Chisubi.
Okay.
Yes.
Hey, Ethan, how old are you?
I am 13 years old.
You're 13 years old.
Yes.
How were the exams, Ethan?
The, the exams were fine.
Well, fine. You
Yes.
excelled with flying colors.
Yes.
Amazing. Thank you, Ethan. Ethan and Namuel, your classes is scratch beginners. Beginning Monday, you'll be seeing Brenda in class with you guys. Yes, we have Jemima. Do you kindly unmute and have your video on and talk to us?
Is it fine if I don't have my video on? Because right now I'm kinda on and off.
Okay, all right.
Okay, thank you. My name is Mutesi Jemima, and I finished Form 4. I was in Namagonga. Yeah,
Okay, Jemima, how old are you?
I'm 17.
You're 10. Okay, nice to hear from you, Jemima. You'll be doing Python beginners. Yeah, and you'll be meeting often, I suppose. We shall proceed from there. The agenda is going to be we're going to have a brief about Code Academy Uganda. Then we are going to look at the class we are going to be having, and some of the rules that govern those classes, and then what we should put in place to have us ready for Monday, and then also what we should expect from the class and how we should handle ourselves and make the best of it. Okay, so you should take note of these things as we're sharing them. You probably may have to share with a parent about what happened in this session and probably what they need to know or what they probably didn't know about the class. Okay, so let me share my screen. Want to do a brief about the academy, then we shall flip and get into the class. Okay. Okay, Let's get in. Okay, we can now see my screen. I'll briefly rush through this presentation just for you to get a brief about the academy and what exists here today. Okay. Let's see if I can do a slideshow. Can you still see my screen? Can we? Yes.
Yes, I can see your screen.
What are you saying?
Code Academy Uganda, our journey.
Okay, that is great. Thank you for confirmation. Code Academy Uganda is a company that has given out itself to ensure that we address the absence of early childhood science education amongst you guys, to have you learn computer science at quite an early age. These things are taught at university currently in Uganda, but we are moving them from university because we realize they are not meant for university. They are meant for you guys in primary 7, in senior 4, in primary 3, in primary 4, and in senior 1. So these things are meant for you. They're not meant for university, though they are literally only taught currently at university. Okay, and for only a few people, but are into an IT code in particular. Okay, so we need to ensure that we will reinvent the future for you guys. Okay, and we carry vision to this nation where we need to have every child to be able to program a computer, and that is a vision. So we daily inspire, train, and mentor you guys to become digital creators in the knowledge of computer science and skills, which we believe have proved to be vital for your workforce. So we have trained over 300 so far. By that, we have seen 3,000 class in the code schools. We have seen clubs established in schools, and that was a bit overview. Now, we have had these sessions across the country. We have trained a number of places in our different programs. Many kids have been reached and impacted with these classes, and in many schools where we have been, mainly we have trained and inspired many children. If we've never been to your school, we are coming. We have seen a number of these young children in Uganda learn coding, and it has been our honest dream that you guys get to know these things. Okay, we have seen all these little ones here learn coding, and if you know any of them, they are leaders that have come before you came to the academy, and all of them have been able to learn very, very amazing stuff. In the camps we've been traveling in town at the Ministry of ICT, many of these have learned great stuff. So moving on, we have other classes happening online on Zoom. So these classes will be happening on Zoom. So you know the first one to have it happen online. Many have had it happen online, and you can see the pictographies here. But many little ones have had the class happen on Zoom, and they have learned amazing things. We have had many programs like the Big Six. So we believe that the future is what we choose it to be. And at the academy, we have chosen a Dicto one. Okay. The future is what we choose it to be. And at the academy, we have chosen a Dicto one for you because there are many features that we can choose, but we believe that the one that is right for you is the Dicto future. We have run code comes through the entire year, in January, in April, in June, in July. These camps happen every year, like literally every holiday and every term. We have a class and a code camp running for you guys to learn a thing or two. We believe you need to be a good little citizen, and we say you should be internet awesome. What our clients saying about us, they're saying that considering what my son is able to do at 9, I'm impressed. Code Academy are going somewhere, and that place is bigger and better. Keep up. That's one of our clients saying that. We have had the competition happen for Scratch, and the winners have been awarded. Great stuff. We have had the NSC happen. Students that when the NSC, hope you know some of those. Kingi, Ani, I think when you said you're from Kampala Parents, we had Chigozi also from Kampala Parents in the last year's class for vacationers. He was in there. He's the guy here in the NSC blue t-shirt. So we have the classes for you, Swat beginners, intermediate, and advanced. We have the 2D game class, the storytelling class, and animation, then the digital music and art class, still with Scratch. We have AI, that is artificial intelligence, and Python still also has a segment for AI. We have mobile app development and Python with title. Then we have website design with Netlify and coding with JavaScript and Micro:bit. So those are really awesome classes, and the journey to become a Dicto creator today starts with a single coding class. And you guys are gonna be getting more than just a single coding class. Okay. Thank you. So we say till every child has an opportunity to program a computer, the pages will still be open and you see Code Academy Uganda. And yes, still we believe that every child deserves an opportunity to choose what future they would like to live in. That's why we call it school. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. Just a minute, I just need to. Okay, allow me and share screen. Okay, now we proceed. Do you have any questions at this point? I guess we are good. All right, that is awesome. You're welcome, Fantasia. Glad to have you. Fantasia now she should be in P6, I guess. So what I'm gonna share next is about this class. About the class that we're gonna be having. Okay. Okay. You're welcome. Tina is joining in, and Fantasia, you're welcome. Let's have our videos on. It's really very important. So I'm sharing. This is the class flyer that we've probably seen or not seen around. And I'd like to briefly talk about what is on this flyer and what it all means. Okay. So this is the class flyer that we're going to be attending beginning Monday. A flash goes out to have many others out there that would like to be a part of it joining. This class is dubbed Vacationers Code Camp. And some of you are in vacation, some of you are not. But also we desire that we include all holiday makers. So realize we say P7 and senior believers plus all holiday makers, all that are in holiday. So this class has more than these modules. You see here we have CS modules, we have Scratch beginners, Scratch intermediate, and Python beginners. Still, the class has Python advanced and Scratch advanced and all the classes. For those that are our returning students that you'll be seeing in the classes, they'll be doing most of those advanced classes in this particular code camp. So right here, you realize we're saying that the class begins on the 28th November to the 6th of December. That is beginning Monday to December 16th. That will be a Friday around mid-December, okay, right before the Christmas week, okay. Yes, and right here still we say that time 10 a.m. to 12 noon. As the class time, that gives you 2 hours of class to us. That time is very precious, and among the class rules that we're going to be following is keeping time. We keep time, we come on time, and we leave on time, okay. It will be online, so we're going to be using Zoom. So hope we all have Zoom since we joined in. And also among the things we'll be looking at is we need to have Zoom accounts that we're going to be working with in the class to avoid glitches in joining the class, okay. Ages 7 to 19, that's an age bracket we gave for this particular class, and many of you are within that age. So you being here, I believe you've registered for this class, and a class payment has been made, or it's about to be made before Monday, okay. Have you all seen this flyer around? You've seen it? Even I've seen it around. Have you all seen it? Okay, I think others haven't seen it. Welcome, Fantasia. Can you introduce yourself briefly? Does it? Unmute, Fantasia, you are muted.
Good morning. My name is November Bazifantasia Makuru. I go to Kampala Parent School. I'm 11 years old and I've been a member of Code Academy for some time now.
Thank you. Which class are you, Fantasia? Which class are you?
I'm in P5, but I'm going to P6 next year.
You're going to P6 next year. Okay. Thank you, Fantasia. She has been a part of us for some time now. She's doing now the class for Python Intermediate. Yeah, starting this Monday. We continue. So part of the class that we're gonna be having okay. So the code camp is going to begin on Monday, and our classes will be happening from 10 to midday. Now, the class that will be happening from 10 to midday is going to be the class for Scratch beginners, Python beginners, and the Scratch class for intermediate. Okay. The Python class for intermediate will be happening from 2 to 4, as well as the class for Scratch advanced. Okay. So let's mark the time of our classes. Let's take note of the time of our classes. Scratch beginners will be on from 10 to midday. Python beginners will be on from 10 to midday. Scratch advanced will be on from 2 to 4. Then also Python intermediate will be on from 2 p.m. to 4 p.m. Monday to Friday. Okay. Then the class for Scratch intermediate, of course, you still be on from 10 to midday in the morning. Okay. Yeah, so what do we need to attend this class? We need a few things in place. Number one, we need a laptop. Okay. So a tab will not work, a phone will not work, not even a single day of the class will any of those work. And I think we've made this clear to all the parents that you guys need to have laptops on you or a desktop on you to be able to participate fully in the classes, because the classes are practical. You're not going to be listening to a speech, a lecturer, a teacher talking. You're going to be doing stuff within class. Okay, so you need to have a laptop on you. Number two, another core element we should be having on us is internet. Okay, we at times get challenges with internet. Tends to be a little unstable for some people who are staying probably in the outskirts of Kampala, or that are staying quite distant from within the CBD. So we encourage that we have a stable internet provider throughout the class. It's also one of the core requirements you need to look into. Okay. There are various softwares we work with during the class, and I'll mention some of those. Number one, Zoom. Okay, Zoom is a very important software that we work with, and anyone can have an account with Zoom. You do not need to pay any money to have one. It's free of charge. And if you don't have one yet, I'll take you through how to install Zoom on your computer. Number two, we work with an application called Discord. Okay, Discord is our communication channel for the class amongst you guys who are students in the class, and facilitators, those trainers in the class. We work with Discord. We don't work with WhatsApp. Okay, WhatsApp is really great, but that is for parents. Join the WhatsApp group and they get parent communications. For us, we share about the class, about the work we are doing, the challenges we are getting, and getting help from the trainers via Discord. So we're going to be getting Discord on our computers, and I'll be showing you how do we download and install it on our computers. Okay. The other very cool thing is that the class starts on Monday and ends on the 16th of December. And what you should know that when we begin a class, for those of you that are new to Code Academy Uganda, a class starts and doesn't end unless you have a project. Okay. So what you should look out for throughout the entire class is you must create a project from what you've learned. Number two, the project must be solving a real world problem as you be guided by your facilitators in the class. Number three, throughout the entire class, you'll be having you'll be having quizzes that will be coming in to check whether you are in sync with what you're studying or what you're learning is coming in. Okay, so you'll be having those quizzes come on every end of the week. You'll be doing a quiz, or every after 3 days, you'll be doing a quiz about what you've learned. Okay. So the quizzes are not optional, they are mandatory. Number three, every end of the class, you always go back, you always leave with something to work on, a project, something from the class that a teacher will give you as homework. So it's not optional, it's mandatory that when you given homework, you do it, and then the next class you come with it done. And if you get a challenge along the way, you contact your teacher, your trainer, your facilitator via Discord, and you get help before the next class. Okay. You'll be given phone numbers for your teachers still, but you'll be required to work with Discord. And if they fail to reply to you via Discord, then you can engage them on a call and you get help. Okay. Don't be a kind who is going to leave things to chance. You're gonna be able to engage and get the best out of this class from day one to the last day. Okay. A part of what you'll be doing at the end of the class, you'll be presenting your projects. Okay, so you'll be able to create a PowerPoint for your project and present your work at the end of the day. So all this, your trainers will be showing you how to do it and helping you around for now to get ready to crown the class come the last week of the class. Okay, so before I proceed, I would like to hear from each one of us. Okay, I'd like to hear from each one of us. What do you expect to learn from the class? And then I'll come back and I'll share about what others have been able to do for, who have been in our classes, and also what you should expect. So to begin with, what do you expect to learn from this class? I'll begin with Lamuel.
Teacher, I had to reconnect, so I didn't hear what you said.
Okay, can we begin with Ethan as Lamuel gets to hear what we need to share about?
I expect to learn how to create an app, websites, and also, yeah.
Okay, thank you, Ethan. Ethan expects to learn how to make an app, create websites. Okay, so Lamuel, the question was, when you come to this class, what is your expectation? What do you expect to get at the end of this class? What do you expect to learn from within this class?
Expect to learn how to make websites, games, and coding.
And what?
Coding.
Come again?
I expect to learn how to make games, websites, and some apps.
Okay, that is great. Thank you, Lamuel. Yes, Jemima.
I expect to find problem solving in coding and to design a programming language manipulator.
Okay, you expect to solve problems using coding. And what? I didn't hear the last one.
And to design a programming language manipulator.
And to design a programming language. Well, thank you. That is awesome, Jemima. You expect to solve problems using coding and then design programming language. Okay, that is awesome. Yes, Fantasia. Fantasia?
I expect to learn things that I've not yet learned.
Okay, Fantasia, can you have your video on? I want you to share with the people here. They are joining in for Spark Beginners class and Python Beginners. You've done those classes before, right?
Yes.
So I want you to share with the people here. What did you find when you joined the class for Spark Beginners, and what did you get when you were in the class for Python Beginners?
In Scratch Beginners, it's like entering a P1 class. So you get to learn different things and you end up even discovering your own way of creating a project. Like, of course, the first block you have to use is when green flag clicked. It's like getting to learn how to use a pencil. So every step of the way you learn something new, allowing you to make something new. And in Python Beginners, it's like entering a P7 class. Okay, now you have no more blocks. You have to type in the blocks, meaning you have to make the blocks. Yeah. So it becomes a whole lot harder because you have to make the blocks, then use the blocks to make something. And that's like using a compass. Thank you.
Okay. Wow. Thank you, Fantasia. She has been through the class that you guys are going to be doing, the class for Scratch Beginners and the class for Python Beginners. And she has shared a bit of that, of what really happens there. So the journey that we are starting with you is a very great journey. And I'll quickly flip and share with you about what the journey entails, and just to align what you expect within this journey. Okay, so allow me flip and I share with you about that. Okay, I like what you expect. It's really great is the expectation. And I would like to also share with you. So I've just ran quickly to the academy website. Yeah, I want to show you not everything. We have quite amazing stuff here. If you've not looked at some of the learners who have been a part of the classes, you can check us out and see some of those that have been a part of this class. But I would want to share everything about here. You can find that on your own, but I want to really go and share about the curriculum. Okay. So I would like to show you the journey of being with the academy, and the journey which many learners have walked with us. Like Fantasia has been through the classes, I would say, from scratch to AI to 2D game. I think she done the class for 2D game development also. The journey starts with year 1, where we have Scratch CS fundamentals, and here we get to engage with beginners, intermediate, and advanced. And this is where some of you are starting from, and the journey continues. So in here, you can do a very amazing stuff. You can create a number of things that are fun. For example, you guys have had a chance to watch animations, cartoons on TV, right?
Yes.
What things have you watched before? Can you tell some of the names?
Danger Force.
Danger Force. Okay, that's amazing. I've never heard of that one. Is it new?
Yes.
For the guys that are just joining, you're welcome. Let's have our videos on. You're welcome. So you've watched all those best nice animations, cartoons. You watched Danger Force. You've watched which other one?
SpongeBob.
SpongeBob. Wow, amazing. But who of us here knows how to make those cartoons, animations? We know how to make them. Okay, welcome. Yes.
I can try. It would be exactly the
Can
same.
try. So you've seen those cartoons have, like, some have cats that are talking, have animals that are talking, have people that are talking, and all those amazing things they do. So at the academy, as we start our journey, we begin by creating those animations. So we begin by learning, how do I make my favorite animation, and someone else can watch it, or I even put myself as a character in the animation. When we move from that place, we go on to you guys have played games before on the phone?
Yes.
What games have you played?
Yes.
Yes. You played, like, which games? Any examples?
FIFA Mobile.
FIFA
Candy
Mobile.
Crush.
Pardon?
Candy Crush. Subway.
Those are very, very, very amazing games that you guys have played. FIFA, amazing. So as we begin our journey within Scratch, we begin to we begin to learn how to create these amazing games. And those games that we begin to learn to create are always 2D games within Scratch, and that gives us the luxury to become very great people. Okay, so that's the journey in Scratch. We have 2D game development, storytelling, animation, music and art. We have artificial intelligence coming in there, where we learn now machine learning, robotics, and AI. Then we have mobile application development with App Inventor. Someone said he wants to make apps. That happens here. It's in the 4th year of our class. It happens here, where we now will begin to now make applications. Then some are beginning from actually year 5. The Python guys beginning here. Python beginners to advanced. Then we do AI, machine learning, and data science within Python. Then we do website design. And then we also have a bit of JavaScript and Microbit coming in there. Beyond that place, we do 3D game, 2D game, and Internet of Things. These things may not have made sense to most of you as I've gone through them, but that's a brief of the journey. But we take you guys through to get you to the place where greatness is inevitable. Okay, you're welcome. You've seen someone here who is going to tell us about himself. Batslan, kindly tell us about yourself. You just come in, and then someone read me.
My name is Adrian Gita from Aga Khan Primary School, and I'm in here for you.
You're welcome, Adrian Gita. Adrian is doing the weekend class, and they're going to be also joining briefly their room. Okay, so that's a bit about the journey and what you should expect from the academy. And you've just begun a very great journey. Okay. Okay, so you'll be joining Arun Jita, especially when your trainer gets here. I'll be sending it to your room, but briefly, I'll keep here also. Edith, you're able to join room 2. I don't know if Angel is here and Ryan. So we continue. Any questions at this point? You're welcome, Aisha. Can you tell us about yourself?
My name is Nakshanda Aisha Hana. I study at MTG Junior School. I just finished P7.
Aisha, seeing the screen. Just finished P7.
So paragraph 3 does not disclose the cause of action.
Yes.
Welcome for this.
Thank you.
Thank you. And Monday we're gonna be rolling. Okay, so I hope I'm not left there anyone. Let's have our videos on just to make sure that we are all in the same place. Okay, so we shall proceed with the session. The other thing we are going to look at is a brief about what people have done here. I would probably share with us a bit of that. Okay, let me get to that. Okay, let's just proceed. It may get too much on our time. I wanted to share a bit of what work guys have done here, what projects they have worked on here with us. So I'll just run briefly to share with you about Scratch.
Baby.
Sorry, I was muted. There are quite many stuff that people have worked on within Scratch in the code camp. You realize all these projects here, but people have done the maze, the spacing vendors. They're all really nice games that people have come up, the animations they have done, the games with labels that they have done. So we too will be doing amazing stuff. This is quite amazing what your colleagues have done in the past few years. And you're also going to be engaging and learning more about this and how to create your own stuff, okay? I would want to show you one of the games. You guys know Candy Crush?
Yes.
Yes.
Have you played Candy Crush before?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so someone like you sat on the computer with Scratch, and they made Candy Crush. Okay, and they made Candy Crush for you. You see, there are many. Okay, but I'll pick one of them just to show you. I think I'll pick this one here. It looks a bit yummy. So many children like you know how to make those things. Okay, so imagine. So we are going to have Gita join the break room. Gita join the break room. Gita join the break room, and if you put the invite, you join. Have you got the invite to join the break room? Gita? Gita, are you there? I guess you've heard me. So thank you. So now this is your normal Candy Crush game screen, right? On the phone. So when you play the same way you play the one on the phone, and you score, you have moves remaining, and you're having a score here, okay, that you're scoring. You're seeing that, okay? You're seeing that, okay? So one child somewhere did this one day within Scratch. So we can do all the 2D games you see on phones can be done in Scratch. And imagine if you knew how to make it in Scratch and then go from there and think about coming up with your own game that people around the world can play, okay? That would be very, very interesting, okay? Wouldn't you like that?
Yes.
So with coding, you learn how to create things, okay? And what you guys are going to be learning from day one to the end of the day, how do we create things? How do we create solutions? How do we create digital stuff? How do we move from just being people who are enjoying to play the games, who are enjoying the animations, to a place where we now are people who are enjoying to create the things people enjoy using, games people enjoy playing when we create them, when we're able to create those things. I think that would be fun. And so?
Yes.
Yes.
So the journey that we're going to be taking on is a journey to learn how to create amazing stuff out there for people to enjoy and play, okay? I'll step here with the Candy Crush game. It seems a bit more interesting for me to play, but I won't take it any further. Sweet. Oh, I've got a sweet. So we are going to proceed from here now. Now, I want to take any questions at this point before I proceed to how do we install Discord, how do we install WhatsApp, and also how do we get Python. The other thing I had to mention is that we are also going to use Python for those who are doing Python. We shall be able to install Python on our computers if we do not have it yet. Any questions to this point? We're good. Are we good? Okay, we'll proceed. Since we got no questions, I'll proceed. Okay, now, we said we're gonna have to work with Discord, Zoom, and then Python, and then Scratch. We shall install Scratch on Monday in class. Today, I want us to have Discord and join Discord, all of us, okay? Then on Monday, we shall install Python and Scratch on our computers, and then we shall, as we begin the classes, okay? Discord is a communication platform for us that we are going to be working with in the class. So I went to my browser. I'm using the Chrome. So I typed Discord, and this is what came up. Okay, Discord, your place to talk and hang out. So I have here many options within this. I have download, Discord servers, about, and support. So I want to download Discord on my computer, so I'll choose download. Okay, so when I click download, let's watch. When I click download, I come to this place where it says get Discord for any device. So meaning you can have Discord on your phone, on your and your laptop, on your iPad, on your tablet. You can have Discord on any of those gadgets. Okay. Now, if you're using a Mac, that is, or using a Windows PC, you get to choose from which version do you download. Here they are saying download for Windows. Okay. Down here, they are saying iOS download, meaning if you're using an iPhone or a MacBook, you use this option to download. Probably if you're also using Linux, you also download from here. Okay. So, but for me, I'm using Windows, and some of you probably could be using Windows. Okay. So you click this download, and then right away, Discord will begin downloading. Okay. Me, I'll stop my download because I have it already. So I'll ask us to do those simple 3 steps. So I'll have one of you share screen. Wants to share screen with us as you're doing it, as others also are doing it on their side. Who wants to share screen? Who wants to share with us their screen? Ethan, you want to share?
Yes.
Share screen, Ethan. You know how to share screen? So all of us should be able to know how we share screen. There is a button down there that says share. It's always green in color. When you click on it, it will open up various screens on your computer, and then they ask you to share. So among the things you should know in class, how do we share screen? It's really very, 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 very important. Can you all see the screen for Ethan?
Yes.
Okay, that is excellent. So let's all download Discord. Those who don't have it, Martin, sorry, Lamuel, kindly hope you downloading Discord on your side. Yes, Aisha, you've shared screen. No, you've not shared screen. Ethan, you stop sharing screen. Those of us who are using laptops or on our phones, if the phone is yours, if the tablet is yours that you'll be using for the class, download Discord on it. And for the tablet, you choose Android. For the phone, you choose Android version. For the laptop, you choose either, if it's a Mac or a Windows, you choose Windows or Mac or iOS for Mac. And then let's all download Discord. I'll share the final screen for Discord, what you should be having after you download Discord and how to install it. Okay. So I'm waiting for us to have Discord before we proceed. I'm waiting for us to have Discord. Are we having any challenges downloading Discord? You let me know if you're finding hard time to download Discord. Are we good? Memo says he has downloaded Discord. Ethan, have you done so also?
I'm downloading.
Also, you have it. Yes, thank you. Yes, Aisha, have you also had a chance to download Discord?
No.
And Jemima, are you having any issue? Aisha?
The five,
I'm having
one,
an issue with
two,
logging
and
in.
three.
You're having an issue with what?
With logging in. I'm using a phone.
Okay.
Okay. On the phone, just go to your browser or your Chrome on your phone and type Discord, download. It will show you a download option. Then you go down. Okay, no. Go to Play Store. Okay. For the phone, go to the Play Store, and if you know where it is, then you will install it on your phone. Okay. On the phone, you go to the tab, you go to the Play Store, and then on the laptop, Chrome. That is beautiful. So Jemima, have you got Discord?
Yes, I have.
Okay, so we have all had a chance to download Discord. So we are going to look at the next step of installing. Okay. So how do we install Discord? Okay, so if you've done Discord, it has probably gone to some folder on your computer, and that folder is called downloads. So you go to downloads, and again, mine is not in downloads, it's just here. It's just here, Discord setup. Hope we all have something like that. So you go to it, and then you right click on it, and then it will open you up all these many options. Then you run as administrator. Okay. When you click the second option on the list, what happens is that it opens you up to begin to install Discord on your computer. Those with laptops, those with phones, you go to Play Store, then you download and install Discord on your phone. You don't need to go through this process. If you're using a phone, it will kind of do it automatically. So right now I'm installing Discord. I'm trying. I began the install, though this may not work on my end because I think I already have Discord on my computer. So let me see what comes up if I try to install. It's coming up. So let us all do it on our ends. Just go and run you up as administrator on your computer. Yes, Fantasia.
I've downloaded it on Android.
On your what?
On the tab.
On the tab, okay. So go to it and install, and click on it, and then install it.
I've installed it, and it's showing, please may I share my screen?
All right, go ahead.
I went through all the steps.
Share screen.
I went through all the steps.
Okay. So right here, so your name is Kitty Queen?
Yes.
Okay, now you have it on your tab. I'm going to tell you the next step on how to join the Code Camp channel. Okay, so we are all going to get here where you give your username and a few details to have an account on Discord, and then I'm going to share in the chat the server link for us to join. Okay.
Yes.
Keep in Fantasia, you can share now. You there? Are we all there? Matt, Ethan, Lamuel, and then Aisha, Jemima. Are we all there? And share screen, Fantasia. Thank you. Are we there? Hannah? Can you guys talk to me? Are you stuck? I can help if you're stuck.
I'm stuck with the login in part.
Pardon?
I'm stuck with the login.
Can you share screen?
After downloading the app, it's saying either to register or to sign up.
Because now we just want to be
You register, you click register, you don't log in, just click register, then it won't ask you for the details. So when you get to the part for sign in, login, or register, you choose register. So you create an account with them. That's when you work. When you try to log in, you have no credentials, so it will fail. So try to choose the one to register.
Okay.
Okay, we'll proceed. Okay, that's awesome. Let's proceed then. I think we're good. Martin, sorry, Lamuel, are we good? And Ethan?
Still trying to download it.
Yes?
Still trying to download.
You trying to download it. Okay. Still trying to download it.
I'm still registering.
Still registering. Okay. Okay. I'm going to be sharing briefly in the chat the channel link for us to join the class channel. A few minutes. Okay, Aisha, are you there now? Have you registered? Okay, updates from Lamuel. Have you done also to register? And then Jemima, have you been able to install and register with Discord?
Yes, but it just needed my phone number verification, which I'm doing right now.
Okay. If you have no phone number, you can even skip that step. You may just need to put an email, I guess. That there can be an email for the parent. So if you have no phone number, have no email, you can borrow and use the email for the parent and just have an account. That will be really fine. So you don't need to give what you don't have. If you have no email, have no phone number, just borrow your parents' email and use it there, and you'll have an account with Discord. Okay. Okay, so we are just waiting for some of you to get there, and then we get rolling. So I'll share my screen once again to where we should all be, how it looks like. Okay. Okay, so it looks like this on my ends, but for you it may not look like this. These are some of the learners on this channel, on this Code Camp channel. We have another one here, and another one here. This long load, but we shall all be joining this other one for the Code Camp.
Excuse me, teacher.
Yes.
It's saying that I'm below 13 years. So what do I do?
Yes, it doesn't allow you to register. You used your email address?
Yes.
Okay, I was asking you to borrow the parent's address. You have your own email address, eh? Yeah, it's gonna have that glitch if you try to register with your email address and then you're below the age of 13. It's gonna give you that glitch because they are very keen on age. So what we recommend you to do is that you use the parent's email address and then you have an account. And also you can use their age or age like they're above 13 to access an account. So try to do it again. And you can either change the email address and the age or change the age on that. Okay. Yeah, so we're all gonna get here in a few minutes. Gonna send you this. So I'm going to send you guys in the chat the server link. When you get this link, you click on it, and then it will take you. If you done, it will take you to this channel here, and then I'll be seeing you join again. Okay. So I've shared the link in the chat. Click on that link and then it will get you there. Okay. All seen the link? Okay. I need to be seeing you as you click the link. Those who have done downloading and installing and registering. Okay.
Excuse me.
Yes, Jemima.
I was kindly asking if you could like repeat the link thing again, please.
Okay, now I'm saying I've shared the link in the chat. Okay. If you're done downloading and installing Discord and then you registered and have an account with them, I ask that you click the link there. It will take you, it will bring you to the Discord channel for the Code Camp. Okay. So it's just going to the chat, click the link, and then you get there. Kitty Queen has got here, that is Fantasia. She has clicked the link and she's here. She has joined and see that. So as you join, as you click the link, you'll be getting here right away in just a flip of a second. So you click and then you'll be getting there. So Ethan, are you done registering?
Yes.
Okay, have you clicked the link? Can you all see the chat on Zoom? The Zoom chat?
Yes.
Yes, in the Zoom chat, I've shared the link. That link should be getting you here when you click it. So I'm waiting to see you guys here, Ethan, Lamuel, Aisha, then Jemima, and then yeah, I'm waiting to see you guys here. Join this. So are we having any challenges? Are we having any challenges? Any challenges? Lamuel, are you having any challenges?
No,
Have you clicked the link?
not yet.
Okay, Ethan, are you having any challenges? Ethan, any challenges? Aisha,
The link is loading.
it's loading. Yeah? Aisha and Jemima, are you having any challenges?
No, the link is loading right now.
The link is loading. Okay. So as the link loads, I'll just close off this. As you guys join there, is I see Hannah's joined. You're welcome, Hannah. Hannah's joined right away. I'll be seeing you here as you join, so I'll be telling you who has joined and who hasn't joined. So we'll continue, okay? We'll continue. We have some of the rules that I need to conclude with. And these are what make the best out of our class. So there are rules that we follow. And every student, every learner must keep and adhere to them, okay? These I'll share now, and these will be re-echoed to you within the classes. and for you, and you'll be always reminded on these things. Okay. Let's take a pen and paper and write down these things because they are very important for our next 2 weeks. Okay. The class is going to be happening online. Okay. And that comes with a bit of some rules for us to follow. Number 1, okay. We must observe the class time. Okay. Meaning we must be in class on time, and always the trainers will ensure that you leave class on time. Okay. So we observe the class time. I'll add something there. Say we observe and respect the class time from the first class to the last class. Okay. Number 2, class should be taken in a quiet place. Okay. Being in a noisy place during class is not acceptable, and it won't be tolerated in any of the classes that you'll be attending. So you need to always be in a quiet environment. You don't go on a party and you join class when you are having when you're in a party, when you are in a noisy place. When you're playing a movie in a sitting room, and then you're having class, when people are shouting around you, that is not acceptable. Okay. The class will be practical throughout, meaning you should have a laptop on you that is charged, that has battery. So you should be able to charge your gadgets before the class, and make sure that when you come to class, they have battery, because we are living in Uganda and power can go amidst class. So if your laptop was fully charged, you can finish the 2 hours in class without being interrupted by the power cuts. Okay. So power always goes in Uganda, and to avoid that, you keep your laptop charged before the class. Okay. So issues of my laptop is blacking out won't be things that will be tolerating within the class. You're required to make sure that you reserve battery on your gadgets, your laptop, your phone, your tab, everything that you'll be using for the class. Rule number 4, you mind your language. Okay. In class, we are very keen on your language, and you need to mind it. It should be you should be courteous to your fellow learners in class. Should be kind to them, and you do not get abusive in class. Okay, that can disqualify you. Okay. Number 5. We take no excuse for not doing homework. Okay. Can we say that together? No excuse for not doing homework. Homework should be done.
No excuse for doing homework. Homework must be done.
Ivan.
No excuse for not doing homework. Homework must be done. Okay. When you're given homework to do, you do it. Okay. And we do not take an excuse for not doing it. Okay. Number 3, that's number 7 on my side. You ought to be active in class. Okay, active, I mean You don't just sit there and watch TV, okay, like watch class as TV. You participate, you're doing what you're doing, you answer the questions. Also, when your friends are having trouble with their work, you help them out, okay? When your friends are failing to understand something that you've understood, we call upon you to help out your friends and be supportive to your fellow learners in class, as also they support you when things have failed to work out for you. Okay, so we help each other throughout the class. So help each other is part of the class. Rule number next, and this is one of the core ones, is during class, your video should be on. Okay, video must be on. Video must be on during class. We keep them on during class. Okay, so there will be no excuse of my video is not on. My video is not on. Or have an issue with what, or where I am is not what. Video must be on during the class. Okay, unless your teacher advises otherwise, given your condition for network. Number last is, this is not another class you've been having at school, so there's no pressure, there's no tension. We come to learn and have fun and do amazing stuff with what we've learned. So don't be on tension. Be free with the teachers and your classmates, and make the best out of it. Okay. I want to come again on that. No pressure. Be free. We have to learn and have fun. Okay. The other thing I like also to say that those who will make nice games and nice projects, your games will be taken on, or your work will be taken on, and we shall work on it, and you'll be able to install it on a phone. If it's a game, we can work on it and have it installed on phones, and guys can play your game. So if you do good work in class, if your work is really good, it will be taken on to a higher level, and then people will be installing your work on their phones, and they'll be playing the game, watching the animation. So if you do good work, your parents will see your work on their phones, and they'll probably enjoy some of that. Okay, so the thing is, do good stuff, and then it will be put out there for many people to see. Okay, I'm seeing Jemima has joined, the Ether has joined. That is beautiful. You guys have joined in here. You're welcome to the Discord channel where we talk code. Okay. Have we got those things right?
Yes.
That is very nice. They are basic rules. They are not very hard. They're not very hard. They are basic rules. But also, what I like to mention is that you mind your dress code. Okay. You mind your dress code when you come to class. It's very important. You don't come with a shirt off. Okay. Sometimes someone can feel so hot and the shirt is off. You come in class. And number two, don't take the class when you're in bed. Not advisable. So when you don't take the class, when you're in bed, even if it's too cold, you come out and get on the table and get in the class mode, and let's have it happen. Okay. Do we have any questions? Any questions?
Chat.
The class begins at what time?
Let us also.
Okay, the class, I shared that at the beginning, but I'll share it again. The Scratch beginners class begins from 10 to noon. The class for Python beginners begins from 10 to noon. The class for Scratch intermediate begins from 10 to noon. The class for Python intermediate begins from 2 to 4. And the class for Scratch advanced begins from 2 to 4. So most of you here, your class is going to be from 10 to midday. Any more questions? We are finishing up in about 2 minutes. Anything unclear? Okay, I think we're good. We have all joined Discord. I've not yet seen Lamuel. Lamuel, have you joined? Lamuel, have you joined Discord? I could see the rest of you. I've not seen Lamuel. Lamuel, have you joined?
It has not worked.
Pardon? Lamuel, come again. It has not worked. Okay. Did you do that change I said in the way you were trying to register?
It says go back to login.
Excuse me, Lamuel. I think you should press, instead of login, register. Then instead of putting a phone number, you put in an email. Then you put in a year above, something like that. For me, I put 2000.
Okay, thank you, Fantasia, for the direction. To Lamuel, just use a year above that and put 2000. And then you'll be there. Okay, so it's 11 and that's the time we had to be here. And I guess I've answered every question. I've ironed out every doubt that you've had about the class starting Monday. Hope now we're ready. Come Monday to roll. Are we ready?
I am.
Okay, Ethan is ready. Yes, the rest of us, are we ready?
Yes. Yes.
That is awesome. We're ready. So come Monday, let's get in by 10. I think a link has been shared for the class already to you guys. Those that have registered and I've paid, you've got the link on your side for the class. So you should be able to join the class come Monday, okay? Kali, we're going to close it here, and we pray that God keeps us all safe till we meet again next week. May God bless you and keep you. Goodbye.
Amen.